Hi everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel, and yeah, Happy New Year. It's been a while since I posted a video on here, but I'm back. And today I'm here to do my February as well as January favorites video. So since I haven't posted a new video in 2019, I figured I want to do some other things here and there besides DIY stuff. So let's put some fashion stuff in there. So I'm going to talk about just a few of my favorite things from the past couple of months of what I've been enjoying, what I've been watching, what events I've been going to, what I've been wearing that I've been loving, that kind of thing. So yeah, this should be fun. I again split it up into a few different sections with music, clothing, events, TV shows, all that kind of stuff. So without me rambling on any further, let's jump right in and get started. The first thing I want to talk about today is an event that I went to in January, the middle of January, and that was seeing Panic at the Disco in concert. So Panic at the Disco, if you guys are not familiar with the band, is a punk rock band. They were really big back in like the early 2000s when I was growing up. And I have only been a fan for a few years now, but I really got into their music last year. And my mom and I are both pretty big fans. And we went to see them last year in Boston, and I live about an hour north of Boston. So we went to see them again with my dad, actually. And my dad is not an avid concert goer. He hasn't been to concert besides this in years. And my mom goes to concerts with me all the time. So we all went on January 19th in Manchester, New Hampshire, which is about 45 minutes north of me. And it was a fantastic show. Again, I saw them last year when they were at the Garden in Boston, and that was a good show as well. But this one, I don't know, something about this one was more special than that. And the opening acts were decent, and then Panic came on, and the set was amazing. The only thing that, and this is really the reason why we brought my dad to this show, was their cover Bohemian Rhapsody, which is always fantastic. A fun story around that at this show is actually the speakers died right in the middle of the song. And at first we were worried because are they going to stop playing or what? And then the entire crowd started singing the rest of the song before they could get the speakers fixed. So it was really special, and I would insert footage of it here, but I'm worried about copyright claims, so I'm going to go ahead and link some videos down below that you guys can watch of it. So that was really awesome. The concert overall was a great experience and definitely one that I will never forget. The next thing I want to talk about is some TV shows that I have been loving recently. The first thing I want to talk about isn't a TV show per se, but it is a sporting event that was on TV, and that was Super Bowl 53. Now, I have a lot of opinions on the Super Bowl, mostly because it was a very uneventful game for the most part. It was between the New England Patriots, which are my hometown team, and the Los Angeles Rams, and the final score was like 13-3 if I'm remembering correctly. It was a very low scoring game, but of course I was rooting for my Patriots, and we ended up winning our 6th ring, which was great. And again, it wasn't the best game, but I enjoyed seeing my Patriots win. The Rams played a great game. Big credit to them. They are a great team, and they definitely have a bright future ahead of them. But, you know, winning the Super Bowl, that's awesome. The other thing I want to talk about as far as TV is a TV show I've been watching. I don't watch a lot of live TV anymore, mostly because all my favorite shows have gone off the air, but there's been one that has come back on after it was canceled a couple of years ago that I have loved for years, and that is Last Man Standing. This is a comedy show. It's a sitcom, I guess you could say, and I've talked about this on my other channel as well. The link to my other channel is down below if you guys want to subscribe. And this one is, again, a sitcom, and it follows a father who is married, living in Colorado with his wife and 3 kids, as well as his grandson. And he's the only man in the family, and he runs a kind of like Bass Pro Shop or LL Bean kind of store, like a hunting store, I guess you could say. And it is just so funny. There is currently 6 full seasons out. This is the 7th one right now. And I have been a fan of the show since, I would say, like season 4. I've been watching it, and it makes me laugh. I love Tim Allen, who is the main star of the show. And yeah, it has a lot of political humor. So if that's something you're not interested in, maybe stay clear. But I still love it for everything else, and I highly recommend you guys watch it if you have not already. Let's talk about some movies as well as some music that I've seen. So starting off with some movies, I haven't gone to a lot of movies, mostly because I've been busy with work, but one that I loved and I saw in January was Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie about Queen. I listened to Queen growing up as a kid. My parents are really into classic rock, as well as my brother, so I listen to Queen quite frequently, and I love the song Bohemian Rhapsody, and this movie was fantastic. It is high. I wish it had won Best Picture at the Oscars. It deserved to win, and I was just blown away. I did think it was a tiny bit too long, but other than that, I loved it. It was so interesting to learn about the history behind Freddie Mercury and the band itself, and that was one that I really enjoyed. Another one that I actually saw that same week as I saw Bohemian Rhapsody was Mary Poppins Returns. I am a huge Disney fan, so of course I watched Mary Poppins many times. I actually hadn't watched the first movie in years before I rewatched it before seeing the second one, and this one was a great adaptation or a sequel to the first movie. I think Emily Blunt did a really great job of bringing Mary Poppins to life, considering the original actor, who I am blanking on the name of for some reason, just really brought so much character to that character back when the first movie came out. But this one was really great. I liked the music. I love the plot. Lin-Manuel Miranda, who wrote Hamilton, was also in it, so that made me happy. Overall, good movie, and I highly recommend it. Alright, and now we're going to talk about some music that I've been loving recently, and I think along with everybody else who grew up in the 2000s who was a fan of this band might be freaking out about the Jonas Brothers returning. I was a huge Jonas Brothers fan growing up. I loved their stuff, and I was always dying to see them in concert. It never happened because of course they broke up a few years ago, but they are back, and their new song Sucker came out, and I have listened to it and I really enjoy it. Definitely not one of my favorite songs by them, but I still consider it a favorite or a new favorite song compared to everything else that's currently on the radio. So yeah, I'm excited about the song. I'm excited that Jonas Brothers are back. Yay! And the final thing I want to talk about is some clothes I've been wearing that I've been loving. And the first one of those is actually something I'm currently wearing. It is this sweatshirt from Shane Dawson that says, "Don't believe anything you see." And this is kind of inspired by his conspiracy theory videos. I love Shane Dawson. I've been a fan for years now. Like 4 years, I would say. I've been a diehard fan of his. And I got this for Christmas, actually, so technically this would have been a December favorites video, but I figured I'd just include it here. So I love it. I also have a few other pieces of his merch that I could have included as well. This is the one I've been wearing the most. So yeah, I will link the link to his channel as well as this sweatshirt down below for you guys to go check out. And the last thing I want to talk about in today's video is going to be a shirt that I've been wearing a ton of, and this kind of goes back to the first thing I talked about, and that is this Panic at the Disco shirt that I got at their concert back in January. It just says Panic at the Disco, Pray for the Wicked Tour 2019, and on the back it has all the tour dates and says, again, Pray for the Wicked Tour 2019, and I went to the third show, Manchester, New Hampshire. So, love that. I love getting concert t-shirts whenever I go to concerts, so I figured this is the most recent one I went to, I would include it. Alright guys, so that's going to be everything I will have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already for future videos. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below some of the things you guys have been loving for the past couple months, as I would love to know. And as always, I will link all my social media links down below for you guys to go check out if you'd like to follow me on any of those. And being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!